Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda Hero like Defender of the Fatherland. Off here to 1 vs 1 on Langrasca. I was about to just call it Angreifen. How lovely. Versus in the south, we got here Aimstrong fighting for the Soviet Union, Socialism, Comrade Stalin taking on the role here of the 6th Mechanized Corps. Versus in the north, we got here Angreifen fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland. Rolling out here with the 3rd SS Panzer Division Totenkopf with breakthrough, fortifications, Luftwaffe ground forces, triple infantry versus advanced warfare, Gart motor and Gart rifle with double infantry and Gart rifleman. We got a double counter squad here for Aimstrong. Knows immediately sign there special rifle commands with snipers and penal troopers to bring to bear or support them companies. Then again, you don't really necessarily want that versus the early order command. Well, maybe if they go really heavy in the Kubelwagen special rifle command and the M301, of course, is quite helpful. We got a lot of Bartwire going over both players. Noting here that Angreifen is playing incredibly aggressive with the Sturm Pioneers and Volksgard is more than the Sturm Pioneers, to be honest. The Sturm Pioneers are going territory around here, meaning sort of grabbing fuel and all that's going to be a bit delayed, but he's trying to pressure Aimstrong here. Also scout him out, essentially trying to figure out what is Aimstrong doing. And Aimstrong is actually also playing his opening a bit differently as well, at least in terms of capping order, so this is certainly looking to be a bit interesting fight here from the early moments of the game. Kubelwagen grabbing the cut-off point. Now the folks go on there for Angreifen. Folks are fighting out here. There's the conscripts. Of course, there's more on the way there for Aimstrong as well. Sector victory point being secured. And 3rd conscript there running for Aimstrong. Sturm Pionier versus the conscript there in one. Well, Sturmgewehr versus the Moser Nagant rifle there. He's swing about. And a bit of shooter here between the folks as conscript continues. You'll probably go for the 4th conscript squad here. Theoretically, go for Molotovs, but that's more versus the Wehrmacht, where you're more likely to encounter support and sort of, really harass and make things moving forward with the Molotovs. That's not to say they're bad versus the Soviets, but you're less, I think, needing of them, and rather want to just push more infantry. But now he's going to build something. It's probably going to be a support company. I could be wrong into special rifle command though. Now the full squad were there for Angreifen, sandbagging in the centre, fuel point still on being scored now, and Aimstrong is yet to make any moves towards his western fuel point there. No, he actually does go for the special rifle command there. Wow. Colour me surprised. So that'll probably either be a sniper or some penal troopers there. Maybe a scout car. All are valid options here versus Angreifen as his men move forwards for Germany. And there you go, 3rd full squad out there. Fuel point secured in the east. In the west, only now first happening. But we got sandbags being dug in as well to make it easier for Aimstrong to defend the fuel point in case of harassment or just pushes there from Angreifen. Very good. Scout car's an option, he's not going for it, so it's either penal troops or the sniper. We shall see what it ends up with here. Sniper wouldn't be a bad choice, but in some ways a bit risky, certainly a bit slower here. Now, of course, it does have infantry, at least it's not a sniper start, which versus the Oberkommand West would be absolutely dim. But there you go, Flamethrower's going to help here versus Angreifen as a troop strike thing in here around the houses. Several men getting barbecue there. And there you go, sniper on the way for Aimstrong. Bit bold here in some ways, but again, long term could have implications then on Angreifen's forced compensation, and of course just cause massive attrition. And could certainly even perhaps be there to sort of just try and make Angreifen do some stupid moves to try and kill the sniper there. So there's certainly a lot of potential there for Aimstrong here. And of course, horse points ought to be more likely he's going to go for either Gart motor, Gart rifle, that way get Guardsman to support the sniper just in case he tries to rush it. Gart rifle probably the best good choice with submachine guns for the conscripts as well. And there goes sniper out for Aimstrong. Bottom there's a guild, conscript versus full grenadiers. He took northwards there. And sniper there for shot reading us, of course, immediately there to Angreifen, but Aimstrong's not too concerned about that. There's not exactly a counter sniper out here for Angreifen. There's no options for it, so just hitting as fast as hard as possible there, bleeding them out is good. We got aggressive mining here by from Angreifen. Might be within the line of sight there of Aimstrong, but even then could force him perhaps a bit more cautious. And not if he doesn't realise it there, because there's a chance the sniper hits and takes a very, very nasty loss. Nice flank here with the engineers, constantly holding up, but they're sending some bleeds there from Angreifen's men. And there you go, folks, is flanked out there, pushed back, sniper heading out again. And engineers need to retreat before the Sturm Pioneers wipe them out. In fact, he's going to need a second engineer squad just to get the minesweeper out. And there you go, folks, is getting sniped at there. And we got medics on the way there for Aimstrong to help deal with, of course, bleeding and whatnot. Of North folks, as they're heavily depleted, but he's just going to push ahead there with them. Angreifen is feeling incredibly aggressive here versus Aimstrong, it seems. Comes to the need to retreat before they get wiped. Oh, holy smokes! That was lucky there for Aimstrong. That was really lucky. They were very close there to being wiped. That would have been a catastrophic loss. Medics cancel. Instead, he's going for the Guards Rifle Squad here. Not a bad choice at all. Of course, very strong elite infantry unit in the game at the moment. And we got Luftwaffe here for Angreifen. So both players can have options here for elite troops of different varieties, plus some abilities that include air support as well. And that's also where the similarities end. Aimstrong gets access to flat emplacements and vanguard assault. Angreifen does. Aimstrong gets access to the KV-1 tank and submachine guns, plus howitzers. But Aimstrong's going to take advantage of this as we just push it aggressively, rapidly. Still needs to be wary of those mines. And there you go, a bit of skirmishing. We got Fulton fighting up rest of the conscripts. We got Belgrade headquarters up for Aimstrong. Medics out as well. Could go for flak half tack, or he might just try and push ahead for tech of the more panzery kind. But Aimstrong meanwhile is just leading ahead there, moving ahead for the motherland. Petrov, yes, they wired off the door. Again? Yes. Why do they have to keep doing this? It's like they don't want us to enter these houses. Yes, why would the enemy do this to us? Assholes. Forces they're taking losses, exposed here. DP light machine gun there for the Guardsmen. Kuban rushing straight in front. They're trying to get the sniper. That's obviously not the best of ideas. They need to retreat. The assault rifles having quite an impact on their health. A rather terminal impact, in fact. Folks moving up there with another set of assault rifles there. 4 kills there on the sniper. And another engineer squad. That's probably going to be a minesweeper team. Got mines down here as well. Good spot there for Aimstrong. Also not quite close to the point, so the Angreifen should not be able to see it actually happening. So very good. Their guards moving up. You're going to take up a corner position here, forming up good fields of fire. It's going to make it harder for Angreifen to approach. And of course, there's also not a lot of cover here for Angreifen's troops. I mean, it can really do a lot of damage with a guard squad with DP light machine guns. But Angreifen here, there's actually switch over to the west. Also a good move there, I think, from him. Pushing up there where Aimstrong is less focused and where the sniper is hanging about like a bunch of bastards. Back here, though, medics finally up for Aimstrong after numerous delays. Interesting enough, he's not going straight for the fuel, but actually focusing more on the munitions. He's minding up the one piece of cover that's there. Cancel the engineers. So Aimstrong is certainly either a bit indecisive, or he's just really having a lot of plans and just can't quite decide. Well, that's also indecisive, isn't it? Anyways. Artillery fire going off with the lightest Infantry shots flashing out the Guardsmen. Sniper fire there in the Sturmpioneer, taking them to 2 men. You could call in a Fallschirmjaeger squad here. Some airborne reinforcements could prove to be quite helpful there for Angreifen and Deutschland. Got the forces charging in there with a sort of... Oh, he's not aiming up at them. He's trying to take out the Cooperwagen, which allowing the forces 3 hits there. With a Sturmgewehr, that's perhaps less well done. Could also have been a misclick from Aimstrong. But now both fuel points are under Angreifen's control. This is actually not good for Aimstrong, though you also could consider taking up here. But still, he needs to get those fuel points before Angreifen. Why do they keep messing up their names? I think it's because they both start with A and my mind is slightly weird like that. Like if there's something that somehow my mind recognizes similar, I tend to mess up names. It's the same reason for ages kept messing up Kesselringen von Rundstedt, because Ring and Rund, you know, both involve circles, so my mind messes up like that. Anyways, enough about that. We got Fallschirmjägers out here to Angreifen. Elite German Luftwaffe Infantry. Guardsmen there grabbing the car point, he's cutting off some of the fuel temporarily. They really need to grab the fuel points back. Guardsmen also just need to get out of there. Drop them very safely inside the base. Not a bad idea there for Angreifen. Certainly has fewer risks involved. And we got their submachines being handed out to the conscript, the PPH-41. Tank Battalion Commander happy going for the T-70, who could try and take ahead. We shall see what ends up with the Aimstrong versus Angreifen. Kuban's going to need some repairs. And Tank Battalion Command almost up there for Aimstrong. We'll have to see what it ends up with. Sniper there with 8 kills. Heading for the Western fuel as Angreifen sweeps up the east. And artillery fire raining down the country behind the sandbags, killing poor Pushkin. Very poor Pushkin. And there you go. T-70 light tank Aimstrong is going to hit back hard here at Angreifen with the light tank. He's going to try and inflict as much harm as possible to the fascists. They hit the lights. Grabbing the western fuel point there with the conscripts. They're dug in nicely behind the sandbags. Kuban moving ahead. They're going to try and catch the snipers. Guards from them moving in. T-70 halfway down there for Aimstrong. And up here, conscripts hitting the dirt. That's not really going to help. The bonuses don't stack, or at least they shouldn't. So that's pretty much just making it easier for the Volkskas to deal with it. Since they're going to have a harder time moving. But there you go, pushed out into the open. And the T-70 arrives here for Aimstrong and the 6th Mechanized Corps here to deal with the men of the 3rd SS. Sniper almost swept into one. Folks there with their backs exposed. And there we go. Guardsman almost moving in. Vets into 1 and 9 kills. And there you go. Sent running away. Oof. Got a hit down the retreating unit there. First shot in fact fired. Like Kenner out there for Angreifen. Bit late there. Apparently didn't anticipate a T-70 at all. Any kind of light tanks. At least one to wait. Small chance of actually getting a wipe. That would be pretty bad. But no instead gets Panzerfausted. Lucky though for Angreifen that shot missed. Losing our upgraded Volkskas squad would certainly have been rather unpleasant, in particular at this stage. Guardsmen start pushing up here for the centre. Light infantry gun caught! And gets away. T-70 falling back for repairs. Points being secured left, right and centre. Well, not right so much on the right. And there you go. Fallschirmjaeger appearing, having hidden actually beforehand. Nicely moved there. If he'd been able to catch the snipers with that, would have been pretty great for Angreifen. But in this case, though, did not work out. Spotted and repulsed. Angreifen you can consider taking up. They're just doing something with the resources. Guardsmen are low on health. Guard squad number 2 out here for Aimstrong, so this is going to push hard on the guards button. Bit of fire left, right, and center. We got the conscripts as on the west. Shoot out here, the conscripts there. It's going to lose out. They're already low on health. The Volkskas have the assault rifles. Of course, the T-70 turns this one around on its head, though. As the T-70 handily beats the Volkskas. Got the Kenneth creeping up, but looks like he might not be setting up in time. And there you go, gets outmaneuvered easily in negative cover. And there you go, almost lost the entire Kenneth in a matter of seconds. Ooh. Gets lucky there though, gets lucky, doesn't get wiped again. Engineers almost saying, got a life gun actually dropped here. Flamethrower engineers wiped though, leaving Aimstrong without any engineers to fix up any of his stuff now. Bit rough there. No tech yet. Look, we got the truck out there for him. In the meanwhile, they're taking heavy hits from the T-70. Fallschirmjagers, they're getting bombarded by the light tank. And there you go, got the Eastern Front Aimstrong as well, giving Aimstrong now the fuel lead. I'm going to push ahead, if possibly off Angreifen, if he pushes, hard enough and actually takes fast enough. We'll see there, more engineers on the way. Panzerfaust from the T-70 light tank, damaging the engine. Guards moving up here, but both guard squads are in a really terrible condition. They need to retreat, or they need to get some conscripts to merge with them. And realise here the back door's wide off. Quickly, get out the back door. I can't. It's wired shut. Stupid fascists. Almost lost the series. Like Kedmov does get away, and Angreifen's not been able to recover the light infantry gun. Theoretically, Aimstrong could actually steal it and turn it against Oh, the Kuban may have too little health. Oh, scheiße. Now, Aimstrong is just controlling the map. Kubelwagen down. Sturmparty is almost being wiped out. Oh dear. And there you go. Reinforcement healing going on here back in the base. Folks moving up here. Going to try and grab the light infantry gun. Oh dear. We got smoke. Bombs called in. To cover against the sniper. In this case, it might just have the unintended effect of allowing the light infantry gun to get away. Oh no. Bad timing for Angreifen. Now all of a sudden, it's Aimstrong who has the artillery. Oh, bother. Schwab Panzer Corps up here. There's no safe spot. Otherwise, he can't keep delaying it. On the other hand, he does have one benefit, which is Aimstrong has only anti-tank rifles to start with Panzer IV. And Angreifen is actually pretty close to going for one. And with all the tech in the light tank, Aimstrong is not going to push for any medium tanks to counter it right away. He also doesn't have any sort of other things. He's going to have to go for H-6s, so he's going to have to push really fast for T-34s, so H-5s. So we'll see what ends up with. T-70 almost fixed up there fully, but there you go, folks. Out now, I'm getting blasted. white, in fact. Pretty big loss there for Angreifen and the 3rd SS. Leaving a bit of a dent in his force conversation, as he's now just down to 2 Volksgrenadiers, a Sturmpani and a Fallschirmjaeger squad. Fallschirmjaeger, they're halfway to Veterancy 2. Panzer IV is moments away here. But right now, Angreifen is very much in the back foot here. Aimstrong has gotten a very dominant situation, a very dominant hand. He's got a lot of guardsmen, snipers, infantry, and he's got the artillery plus the light tank. Of course, if Angreifen has his light tank, well, he should be able to turn the game around with that. One thing to see if Aimstrong's going to actually get any counter prepare for to just try and take ahead as fast as possible here, as that could minimise the impact of the Panzer IV. But so far, none of those things are happening. And Angreifen's just pushing straight for that Panzerkampfwagen for Fallschirmjaeger. For some reason, Ludwig just runs out, revealing himself to the rest, but Counter pushing ahead nonetheless into the fire there, but the guards in this case saves them. Victory points wise, there's a small lead here for Aimstrong over Angreifen. 19 kills for the sniper team. Panzer IV almost done. Conscripts versus Volksgrenadiers. There you go, another sniper hit. Another one. 21 kills. They're certainly having a bit of a nasty impact, but there you go. Now it's Angreifen's time to strike back once more with the Panzer IV. Ooh, guards going in there. House though. Right before the shell hits though. Got a grenade off there, right in front of the door. Ooh, does a bit of damage, nothing critical. Pop right back in there, go another hit. Guardsman all of a sudden taking more losses. We got another country squad nearby supporting. Need to be careful of the guardsman. Oh, the house is about to collapse here. Guardsman down to 3 men. He's buttoning up the Panzer. Probably can't do anything against him. He's not pulling out there as well. And the house collapses, wiping out the entire guard squad. Now that's a bit of a loss there for Aimstrong. Tactical victory there for Angreifen. That is basically, you know, a 360 manpower squad plus the... How many munitions is the upgrade again? 75 munitions gone. That is going to be felt there by Aimstrong. That is going to be felt badly. Kenner following up there for Angreifen in case Aimstrong gets an army. He has gone for the Mechanized Armor Company up here. Folks are getting absolutely obliterated by the conscripts. Second guard squad about here. Sniper team moving in as well. There goes shot fired. Right at the broadside of the... Oh, not broadside. The other side there. Does a bit of structural damage. T-55 running there for Aimstrong. And there you go. Grenade off guardsman there in a pretty sick situation. Getting out there. Oh! Suffers almost a full wipe there, and then the Fallschirmjaeger finishes them off. DP light machine gun drops through, you can't see it still. Pretty big loss there for Aimstrong. Lost not just 1 but 2 guard squads in a matter of minutes, without really doing any sort of requisite harm to Angreifen. That is big. That is really big. Now we're up to like a 720 manpower loss plus 150 munitions loss in a matter of moments on otherwise 2 pretty good squads. That is going to be really felt here, and I think that's going to give Aimstrong or Angreifen a pretty good chance of pushback at Aimstrong. In the Eastern Panzer IV being repaired to grab decent fuel point here. I mean, Aimstrong does have the fuel lead. He can probably push for another T-54 soon, or try and go for H-5s. Mines going off, flares exploding, and there you go. The T-54 is rolling in for the Volksgrenadiers. Need to be careful there. Oh! Not really getting heavy casualties in them, but still sending those fascists running. Like Kedrov setting up, let's hope not. Need to be careful with the T-70 or the T-54 for that matter. There you go, Panzer going for the T-54 and 6 penetrates the frontal armor with ease. And T-7 flying about here, but there you go on Sentinel Academy for... What's this? They have anti-tank guns carrying their anti-tank guns? What is this? Anything depth defense? Bastards. And his T-7 is very likely to get blown up here. And there you go, kaput. Russischer leichter Panzer ist kaput. Grabbing the point there. And T-34 successfully repairs, another one on the way, but still some pretty harsh losses here for Aimstrong. Pretty harsh losses. And we see Angreifen now going for Obersoldaten to supplement his Fallschirmjägers. Cover destroyed, shattered like dreams by the Panzer IV. And we got air support called in here by Aimstrong though, straight to Angreifen centre. Of course, get full retreat, they're making hard for him to recover the anti-tank weapon, which he lost again. I mean, of course, he can quickly counter this, or at least try to counter it with anti-aircraft mode. But the question is, does he actually use this ability to realise he has it? I mean, some players aren't that good at using that particular ability. Obersoldaten sending out the shots fired at the Panzer IV, bouncing out Akedov up from the front. T-34 flanking the Akedov wiped as soon as more or less he got off one shot there. Low air support, Obersoldaten stop. T-34 needs to get out of the other one. I'm finally rounding here to the front line once more, having received some repairs. And I missed there. Panzer IV though bounces off the T-34-76's 45mm of sloped armour. Panzer IV there takes a hit from the T-34-76. Another anti-tank weapons nearby though here for Aimstrong, which leaves him with a few options for dealing with the Panzer IV Model J. Ausführung Yacht. Grabbing the western victory point, and then T-34-76 moving ahead. And no anti-aircraft fire here. Oh, there we go, he finally pops it. Apparently this anti-aircraft crew is with the hard of hearing unit, and the fact there were some, like there's the ear battalion, there's the stomach battalion, and basically the ear battalion of course worked really hard of hearing. The stomach battalion had issues with the stomachs, had to receive a special diet. Just not very good to have your anti-aircraft crews on. Do you hear something, Ludwig? What? Do you hear something? Nein. T-34 sneaks off a hit there. Another hit. Angreifen can soon go for another Panzer. We could aim for Jagdpanzer. As for Aimstrong, he could consider issue 5. He just issued 6s. Or more T-34s. Or there's also the option of going for a KB-1 heavy tank, which the Panzer IV would struggle with. Plus, would be able to soak up more hits from all the anti-tank weapons, which would also think be beneficial here for Aimstrong, to be honest. I mean, it is part of the Guards Rifle Doctrine now. But there you go. T-34 succeeds, almost taken out in one nasty alpha strike from Angreifen. There you go, sending in the Panzer IV, blitzing in, no mines on the way. T-34, they're coming the flank, a bit shoots, misses. Constantly moving ahead here, and that might just be enough here to force Aimstrong, Angreifen to be careful there, but he gets the other T-34. And now Aimstrong is finally going for an issue 5 tank destroyer there. Panzer moves straight to the mine, damaged engine, but there's nothing in Aimstrong's arsenal that would allow him to sort of deal with it. And poor Dimitri got stuck. Help! I'm stuck! This hurts! A lot! Fixing up the T-34-76 sniper team there. Being reinforced, close to veteran 3. And there you go, issue 5 tank destroyer here for Aimstrong to deal with the fascist tanks. An attempt to hit the centre is not quite working out well if Aimstrong due to the garbage from MG-34s. Fudge mixing here with the country in the west with their FG-42s battle rifles. Line for gun bombarding, could actually lay down the smoke screen with it. And there you go, Panzer moves straight to the line of 5. The HT5 takes a red hit from the 85mm gun, punching through the armour. Mein Gott, Fritz, have you any reports of the Russians stealing our anti-tank weapons? Nein, I think that was one of theirs. What? Yeah, I know, it's incredible, but the Russians are apparently capable of designing such weapons. Down the eastern point here. Soldiers moving ahead, close to F-75. T-34-76 almost good to go once more for Deutschland. Akedov for wipe there. That was less fortunate there for Angreifen. In particular, Aimstrong does steal it and successfully sticks to it this time around. But so far on the side, we got another bit of air support here once more in the centre. Trying to disrupt Angreifen's forces. We got. He's not aiming for a Panther. They're actually exploiting a lot of fuel and manpower, but it's not going for a Panzer IV. Again for wiped again. And this time it's much faster than popping in the anti-aircraft mode, having the first one flak there firing away. In other words, have someone to slap them and actually point to the skies. Rudolf, you're a slap man. It's a slap man. Yeah, you slaps the anti-aircraft gunners and points to the skies if you actually see any aircraft. MD-34, they're hammering away. T-34 firing here, attack grounding through the hedgerows. And some orbitals trying to flank are met with a bit of a nasty response here from Aimstrong forces. Fallschirmjaeger pulling ahead there, very close to 25. Angreifen is very close to the Panther if he wants to go for it. In which case he should probably go for it as soon as possible. Though of course with an issued fight on the field it might encounter some difficulties. Might. There you go, Panther on the way there for Angreifen, Panzerkampfwagen 5. And constantly getting absolutely obliterated here by the Panzer IVs. Ooh, a full wipe there. Eventually 2 Panzer IVs quite lethal as part of the patches there got a extra boost to its accuracy right off the bat with Eventually 2, which gives it more boost of accuracy. It becomes quite accurate and thus it's actually pretty good at killing infantry. So a veteran Panzer IV is actually quite a threat to the Allies. And then it's no Oberkommando. Sadly, the Wehrmacht Panzer IV enjoys none of those benefits. None of them. Not a single one. But there you go. Almost got the Panther ready there for Angreifen in Deutschland. Troops are getting blasted here by the T-34-6. And there you go. Panzerkampfwagen 5. Panzer. He should file their veteran to 1. He could go for another T-34. He could transact for another H-35. He could go for H-6s. They're all viable options. Though once the Panther hits, you should probably consider another H-35 maybe. There are a lot of T-34s and 6s trying to swarm it. H-35 shoots and spectacularly misses, hitting the ground in front of the Panther instead. H-35 shoots back as this time off the Panther's sloped 80mm of armour. Panther moving down through the centre. Kedner a bit exposed there. Direct hit penetrating easily. T-34 is almost good to go. Another hit, they're penetrating as well. Kedner creeping ahead. And another T-34 there for Aimstrong. Looking here for the Panther, gets a good penetration hit, but there's a Kedner there which is not scouted for, not checked for, allowing the H-5Gs to be two-shotted here more or less by Angreifen's Panther. Kedner, really good work there. Definitely a bit of a mistake there by Aimstrong, who I think was too over-focusing on the Panther, ignoring the possibility of a Kedner hiding out, and that basically was the death of the H-85 tank destroyer. Plus a bunch of free experience here for the Panther. The Kedner for wiped as well. This is suddenly looking a lot worse here for Aimstrong. His forces are getting absolutely decimated now. The elite infantry, the Panzer IV, even the Panther certainly have an impact here. And Aimstrong is just falling behind. He's got 31 kills in the sniper teams. But they're just not getting any wipes in. Overall, Angreifen's forces now noting bigger. We got another air strafe in here. T-34 rolling ahead. Panther could move to deal with it. Trucks on the way. That's going to be mechanized waiting here for Angreifen, probably to repair. Might even be planning a King Tiger at some point, I guess. There you go. Panther moves in, shoots at the T-34, misses though. Troops flanking in very good with the Fallschirmjaeger Veteran 5, and we got the orbital done. You could actually go here for Valiant Assault just to make me more lethal. Aircraft shot down, crashing into the road. Lightest Infantry shuts down, looking very rough here for Aimstrong. And the 6th Mechanized Corps looking very rough. Again, if we destroy it, might destroy the light infantry gun next. Panzer IV was good to go, very close to Veteran 3 there, in fact. And a Blenkerber, allowing him to safely grab the point. Very nice tactical move there by Angreifen. And a bun grenade on the snipers? Holy smokes, almost got a wipe there. Quiet, Panther moving about. There we go, Panther versus T-34 from the 6. 1-on-1, the Panther definitely has the advantage. It's more the issue of more T-34s begin hitting the Panther runs into a lot of issues. Panther remains very close to veterinary fleet. And there you go, the T-34 trying to flank, gaining veterinary 2 in the process, but doesn't really make the biggest impact on the Panther 4. Mines laid down with a bit of a road wheel there, nicely balanced in there. Between the mines, actually. Probable action, and there you go. Veterinary fee on the Panther 4. Panther gets a good hit. The T-34 takes down to half health, less half health now. In fact, Panther 4 there is able to easily pursue and destroy. And there you go. Aimstrong gives up a loss here for the 6th Mechanized Corps, destroyed here by the 3rd Panzer Division. 3rd SS Panzer Division here on a longer scale. A nasty fight here with a lot of infantry, snipers, panzers, flanks, and other fun elements there. I think things were wrong for Aimstrong. Basically, when that first Panzer 4 hit, he just didn't react, I think, to it very well enough. Wasn't prepared either. Immediately began losing a lot of his guardsmen. That was probably the biggest loss. I mean, the guardsmen are just so important for the Soviets. When you got them, that when actually losing them, particularly in such large numbers, you quickly just lose a large, part of your force, supporting point. And that really just allowed Angreifen to push ahead and really keep Aimstrong on the defensive because he lacked some of that more elite infantry which he'd gotten accustomed to having. That combined with just not pushing up my armor fast enough, maybe should have considered mission 6s, and really Angreifen just sort of kept the initiative at that stage and just kept pressuring him. But I think overall pretty interesting fight here on Langarskaya. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, and comment on it. And of course, if you want to replay of your own, links in the video description. Provide details as to where on leaderboards, number of players, what map you're playing on, and so on. And also, no, I don't play matches with mixed Soviets. It's all full Western Allies or full Soviets, nothing in between. So thank you all for joining in, your wonderful audience. See you all tomorrow for another sunny episode. Bye.